Right, why is hey. W Sports. Hey. W Sports. Hey, W Sports. What's up, world? What's up, world? What's going on, everybody? As y'all can see, we are back in studio.
What up, though?
Of course, y'all know me, Wild Card Moore. That nigga Mel. Yeah, we'll let you play your theme music another time. As y'all can see, we got our sister back.
What's up, y'all? You already know it's
Yeah.
Black Baba Waters.
Yeah, BB, she back.
I'm back.
But anyway, let's get the preliminaries out of the way. All right. Going over to www.ioftenwonder19.com. That's where you can get all the information of where you can find IOW Sports at. Well, quick sidebar. We're building an I Often Wonder network.
Right.
All right. And
don't give too much away.
I'm just saying.
Network.
I know. I'm just saying. IOW Network. We're solely building that, and IOW Sports will have its own wing, little sector of it. So eventually, we'll give you all the information we can find. Just specifically IOW this show. But anyway, until then, go to ioftenwonder19.com. Find all the information for IOW Sports and our sister network company, I Often Wonder Podcast. Yeah.
Booyah.
All right. I mean, you can also check out me, madmax.net, Millie J.
JSweetTreats.com.
Then, you got Bonfire over there with J. Edwin Collection.
What's good?
So we are just so happy to be back in studio amongst each other.
Oh, I've missed these two.
So we're gonna talk some sports dog. And
okay, Tommy.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just excited because it's been a minute since I had the headphones on and talked into the mic.
It is definitely different when we're trying to record live via locations. Yeah. Hence why I was not there.
But real quick, we're gonna kind of jump into today's show. We're gonna talk a little bit of basketball to just kick off the show. Man, we got some really surprising teams that are really kicking it off. They are coming out of the gate on fire.
Right.
I kind of said last week the Phoenix Suns. They coming out. Of course, I'm a fan of the Lakers before LeBron. Don't get it twisted. They actually are pretty coming out on fire as well. So both the Suns and the Lakers are both 6-2. The Clippers really aren't. They look sometimes. I mean, that bad loss, a 51-point loss without, of course, Kawhi wasn't there. That didn't look too good. So they're still 6-3, looking kind of nice. I mean, you got the Phantom of the Opera with Kawhi with that.
The Rick Hamilton.
I wouldn't even say that because he kind of got a cutout, like he waiting for something to be placed specifically right on his nose and his eyes.
Here we go.
You already know how you doing. That boy's a booty eater.
Bring your tail back and sit on down. Don't you go nowhere.
That boy's a booty eater.
There they go.
Booty
you see what happens when I'm not around?
I'm just saying, he waiting for something specifically to be placed there. I mean, of course, in New York.
Thank you, dog.
The Boston Celtics, that's your squad.
That's my team right there.
I can't say y'all Celtics.
It's okay.
And now y'all looking kind of nice.
Yeah, surprisingly compared to most years.
No. I mean, the last 4 or 5 years they've been at the peak of the Eastern Conference as one of the best teams.
The peak.
I mean, Indiana Pacers looking. The Orlando Magic.
Yeah, my man just got hurt though.
Who?
Markelle
Fultz.
Yeah,
but he's been kind of mentally in some weird space since he got drafted. The Sixers. You see how the Clippers were so quick to get rid of Doc Rivers?
Now look what he did with the Sixers.
He's 7-1.
Listen,
right
now the biggest surprise, the New York Knickerbockers. They 5-3, dog.
Well, I think the Knicks will find a way to fall off.
I don't know.
The Knicks do what the Knicks do.
Hold on,
they like the Lions.
Tom, I'm just saying. Tom Thibodeau up there, and he's I mean, he didn't win championships when he was coaching with the Bulls.
We had him looking good.
But when he had Derrick Rose healthy and Joakim Noah, they was playing playoff basketball.
That's true.
I'm just saying, it's still early. We all know that it's still early in the season,
right?
But it depends. But we know, like we said with NFL, how you come out the gate is the momentum you're gonna have to keep for the whole season.
Have to carry that.
So right
72
now,
games it's only about 8-9 games that most teams have played. So let's talk about on the flip side of that 72 schedule. Like when we started seeing game 56 and 60 and the playoff season start. I
give you not even that. I'm curious to see how they're gonna be looking by game 30.
You talking about the Knicks?
All the teams.
Well, I'm gonna say this: some of the teams you kind of have an idea what they are and what their trajectory looking like. But with the Knicks, you just don't know because it's been so many years of just misery,
right?
And
that's why I said they're like the Lions.
Hey,
taking your stab.
I'm just saying.
I have been gone for weeks. I'm coming for everybody.
Yeah, she kind of owe you one, bro.
What's going on, bro?
I'm just saying.
There's always time for me to owe you one, okay?
Now, with the flip side of teams coming out hot, you got some that are coming out cold.
Right.
Freezing cold. Like it's cold in here.
There must be
some Toros in there.
Talking about sports, gotta bring the cheerleader in somehow.
Oh man. You talking about a team that just won the finals a couple of years removed from that. I know Kawhi Leonard's not there anymore, but the Toronto Raptors won in 6.
Horrible.
They're just not. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's
like boo boo.
If it's roster. I mean, Nick Nurse just won Coach of the Year, won the finals. I get it. Kawhi's not there, but man, 1-6. Sorry, Mel, but you're Detroit Pistons, bro.
They've been sorry for a while.
I'm convinced that everything out of Detroit right now, sports wise.
Don't get convinced like that.
I'm just saying.
Hey, we talked about this. I'm still confused on how they're constructing that team. Like now, Blake Griffin got hurt again.
I don't know why they should have been got rid of Blake, man.
But they're not.
Well, they fooled around and traded for him, so now it's too late. Because to me, his value is jacked to nothing now.
Right? You ran this nigga, ran him in the ground. Nobody gonna want him no more.
The Grizzlies not looking too hot, but John Morant just went down. He might be out for almost a month, so that's not going to turn around for them next year. For the rest of this year, I think that's a big hill to climb. The Minnesota T-Wolves with the Big Cat. I don't know what's going on with the function of that team. I
don't know what's going on function of any of these teams that came out ice cold right now.
Now these two teams, you talking about the Houston Rockets and the Washington Wizards,
right?
You got these two-headed monsters. You got Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook with the Wizards, and then you got John Wall and James Harden in Houston. They made the trade this offseason.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if it's just I can't explain it. Like to me, I've always been under the impression you can have as many names on your squad as you want, and both those rosters got all-stars, but they're not teams.
Right. You need that chemistry. You got to know how to play together, all has to flow and gel together. You can have a bunch of superstars, and I mean, Houston showed you that.
Yeah.
I mean, what we say, every team that Harden been on showed you that, and they gonna win. They can't win the big thing because they just can't figure out how to gel it together.
Right.
Or you got somebody like Harden who's been a tough person to play with.
And he's talking about he's still talking like he wants to be out.
To get traded. One time that's talking about maybe go to Golden State.
No, don't do that. If I'm Golden State, I wouldn't even. I
wouldn't be looking at him as an option for Golden State.
What they looking at? We don't have Clay.
Houston is crazy as hell anyway to even keep him in conference if they're gonna trade him. Right. Get him over to the East.
That way you can defeat him peacefully.
My thing is like, what you gonna give up for him?
That's the point.
Well, you already know you got to give up the house to get him.
Right. So what you gonna give up for him?
I don't.
I mean, and it's not. I'm not saying anything about his talent. His talent, he's a talented player.
No, it's the mindset.
It's that, like, but do you want that headache on your team? Because think about it, a person who really need him would be someone, and someone he might consider going is someone who's in a line, who's a contender.
But who would you put in that alignment?
If I'm a contender, and I'm looking at, I gotta give up how much to get this guy?
You pretty much giving up a lot of your future for your present.
That's why
success.
you're in contention, because of the team you have. You just need that one piece.
Yeah.
You add him in there, and he shakes up all that, or you got to give up the whole house.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. It's not even worth it.
I mean,
it'll be hard to trade for me as an owner or a coach to want him on my team.
I would, me personally, I know people.
If I'm a contender,
I know people gonna hate me for this. Look, I would never start a franchise with James Harden.
I think a lot of people would feel that. I don't think they hate you for that one.
I say no, okay, because he gets a lot of leeway because he's going to average 30, 32 points a game every year. But his defensive effort to me is just trash. And like I
can see that.
Like literally, if James Harden is guarding you in the NBA and you don't at least get 20 points, something's wrong with you.
Something wrong with you.
Because James, he ain't stopping nothing. He ain't getting in front of nothing. He's pretty much just.
That ain't what I'm here for.
Yeah, I'm here to step back and shoot.
Right. That's it.
Every now and then pass, but if you asking him to play lockdown defense, look. I'm willing to say it like this: James Harden will never go down before he hangs him up in any category defensively at the top. Nothing.
And that is directly from Wild Card Mar. We seconded that. I'm sorry.
Hey, if I'm a GM, I need dogs.
But that's the thing.
On both ends.
What are these GMs thinking? This is the same question.
Because he gets away with it because he's going to every night. He's possibly guaranteed to give you 35, 40 points by himself.
Right.
That's why he gets away with it.
Yeah, but you got to buckle down somewhere. I'm sorry.
Speaking of superstars that are still keeping their names out there.
Yeah.
And I've been hearing the talk because his team is doing so right now. Mm-hmm. Steph Curry. Mm-hmm. Still a dangerous man.
Oh man,
I don't think he would never be a dangerous man. He's
62 points.
62 points last Sunday against the Trailblazers.
Ridiculous.
Followed up Monday night with another 30 buckets.
Right.
Like, I mean,
you tired of hearing everybody talking about he can't do it. So let me show you what I can do.
Let me prove the doubters wrong.
Like my mom used to tell me, I can show you what I can tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep your mouth off him.
I mean, Steph is a bad boy, man. You know. And it's because he's not real big or he's not like your typical person, you know, in that position you want to see. Everybody downs him. Mm-hmm. But I mean, every night after night, he goes out there and produce.
Yeah.
You know, even when he had bad games, he's so dangerous. You can give it to him for the last shot. He'll make it. He could have missed all night. So I'm saying that's someone you have to guard all the time. You can't never just be, I'm gonna slack off on him. He have a bad night. That's me gonna kill you.
Hey, if I'm ever defending Steph, I mean, thank God I don't have to.
Right.
Because I ain't trying to get done like he did CP3 when he got him and then came back and got him again and he dropped his ass.
No, thank you.
Man, look, don't give that man literally 2 inches of space, 3 inches of space.
Right.
Because his shot is so quick, his trigger so quick when he come off those screens. And people, and you know what bothers me? A lot of people go, "Oh yeah, that's all he do is coming off the screens." Well, you got to understand when you got a shooter, the point is to give him space,
right?
So if you can't get the space on the ISO or anything, then don't bash that man because he's coming off the screen. He's doing his job. But Reggie Miller came off the screen.
That's part of the game.
Ray Allen came off the screen.
But you got to think about these people that are talking all this
these
stuff.
These are shooters.
That's like
don't play.
That's like you saying, man, I can't get a running back no props. He getting blocks from the front on the O-line. What?
Look, he's supposed to block for him and then run too.
Hold on, let me move out the way.
Wait.
What?
No.
He fumbling every play. Hold on, I gotta put the ball down.
Get that right there.
He's doing to get his Tiki Barber in.
Damn, that sucks for Tiki. He been retired for a hot minute. He still get ragged.
He still get ragged on for that one.
Speaking of football, let's go ahead and make this quick transition into football.
Let's get it.
So week 17 week 17 just ended.
Right.
And I got the standings right here.
Oh yes. I was going to ask about those. We already know who's on top, so we don't really.
I'm gonna put it like this. It came down to last week. Week 17.
That's what's supposed to go.
Like literally there was times in the season for our picks, y'all, that I started out
Blowing us out the water.
And then I got cold. And then Mel started out cold. Then he got hot. And then Lex just kind of been riding in the middle. Like she never got too high, never too low. But anyway.
I kind of know how to pick.
End of the season, we had a tie
for
second place. So both Mel and BB came in at 157, 98, and 1. So y'all tied for second place.
Look at that. By the time you caught up.
And then I eventually got 160, 95, and 1. So trust me, it wasn't a blowout. That's what I said. It came it came down to the last week.
That was pretty good,
And shout out to Vin who came over on our show last week.
Vin. Hey Vin, you did great.
Hey Vin, you can come back because you went 11-5 last week. So you can come on back. You ain't come up with no boo-boo picks and get embarrassed. Going like 4-12.
Talk about Dax Prescott.
You didn't pull on no mercy. So So you come on back. We can have you back on the show.
Y'all see he ain't been back yet.
You can peep your
head
out.
We love you, Mercy.
I know Mercy ain't been back since. Man.
He can't swallow.
But you know what?
Hey,
look to his pause. Hey, to his defense. Dak did get hurt, so that might have saved some of his.
No, it didn't.
It didn't.
No.
Okay.
I said that on the earlier show. Once Dax got hurt, that still does not save him because you put him above AR.
Okay, so before we get into playoff seedings and our playoff predictions, we gonna do a what you like and what you hate edition of this year's season.
Oh, sorry.
So just to give you examples, sis, of how we do it.
I know, because I've been gone. Tell me how this goes.
We're going to do a what you like and what you hate of the season. So I'm going to kick it off.
Go ahead, kick it off.
All right.
Get your shoes on and get a good kick.
So what I like about this season is that they were able to get it done.
Yeah.
Right. NFL is probably the only sport right now that has literally started on time and finished on they finished their regular season on time.
Right.
It's been crazy schedule, moves, putting stuff here, moving games here. We've been having Monday night double headers, Tuesday night games, Wednesday night games.
They still got
that regular season in. And so I applaud the NFL for staying committed to do it because, I mean, let's be real. We needed something during this whole pandemic. We needed some kind of normalcy.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's probably the only thing that's been normal about this whole pandemic is that we got football. Now, what I hate is when you got the pandemic, how true are these numbers? because you get to the end of week 17 and you just got cases popping up everywhere. And it's not just one team, it's several teams.
Right.
So it's like, how accurate were these numbers? To me, it questions certain things. Like, I don't think there's a lot of emphasis on the effects of COVID with the NFL, as in like players health wise, like especially that end up going positive, and what kind of information is there available to say that they were actually affected by COVID, because that can help with medical stuff.
Cam Newton.
Exactly. That was my number one, is because he was hot before that week 4, week 5 when they got the COVID case come down, and then ever since then, he just look. I wasn't expecting much, but I wasn't expecting this.
This is my team, and you saw my facial expression.
I was like you. I wasn't expecting a lot,
but I wasn't expecting straight boo boo.
And nigga, is that the West Side Cubs? Like, how league you playing in, nigga? I mean, he was looking horrible. It was times you look at the expression on his face. It like he wasn't even there.
I said it.
Sometimes
I said it.
All right, so that's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I hate. You. So you got it.
I got you. So and I'm gonna start with what I hate, because y'all, since we already on the topic.
Oh, you gonna hate it?
This is what I hate.
See, niggas come on the show and change the whole.
No, because
no, she good.
Because we're already on the topic. So let me go ahead and finish. Let me finish this complete thought.
So you can get past it.
Yes, I get past it. I get to what I like. Now, what I hate is the factor of how quickly they brought the team back. An example for this one, Cam Newton, after him having COVID, because like I said on a previous show, that is a disease that affects the respiratory system.
And the cognitive too.
Right. So you're asking for him to remember plays, for him to run and use all those muscles and internal organs, all that kind of stuff that he needs that are not really functioning. So I don't like the fact that they rushed to put them back. I felt like they could have took a different precaution when it came to the COVID in the season, especially because you had some teams that played in a bubble, some that did not. That is what I hated about the season. Now, what I liked about the season is even some of the teams that did get COVID, how they showed. No, let me back up. What I liked was how they got rid of a lot of the coaches that weren't doing well.
We predicted a lot of those coaches.
We predicted all of them. What do you mean?
They just kept on. They kept holding Adam Gates for a long time, though, man.
Yeah, but he was on that list.
I mean, he was on the list. I'm just saying. But I'm like, why?
But him and Patricia were the ones we were.
Patricia, we was on that list. We got Houston right. We got Atlanta right. We got Jacksonville right.
And what's crazy is we predicted them like the week right before it happened.
I think the only. We had put Broncos coach on there, Vic Fangio. He survived. I don't know how.
But
we now put Anthony Lynn on there.
Why you brought up Jacksonville? What's up with the rumors that Urban Meyer might go there?
Oh, I saw those. Look,
I don't know, man.
Here's my thing.
You might be like Nick Saban.
No. Are you talking about when Nick Saban went to the Dolphins and gave like 2 years? It's like, nah, I'm good.
I'm good, bro. This NFL ain't me.
No, I
don't think he's gonna be.
He's been a college coach for a year long.
So hear me out on this. I think Saban did that move because he wanted to see how he could measure up as a coach in the pros.
Right.
And honestly, him being in the NFC East was good because when him and Belichick are homies.
Right.
But when they went up against each other, they split 4 games, 2 wins, 2 losses for both of them. So I think he can coach with the best of them in the NFL. I just think he wanted that challenge of restoring Alabama because it's a big name school.
Okay.
And since Bear Bryant, how much have they really done to, uphold that Alabama tradition in college football? So I think he saw that as a challenge and didn't want to pass it up. Because my thing is, had they get another coach in there and he been the guy that took Alabama to another level, he'd have been all mad and like shoulda, coulda, woulda. So I think that's why he did that. But Urban Meyer, to me, you got it. If you're gonna hire him as a GM, as an owner of an NFL team, you need to find out his commitment level.
Yeah, to the situation. Because he is known for.
I'm out,
nigga.
Dining and dashing.
No, because he dipped when he was 45. He dipped when he was 46, and he dipped when he was in his mid-50s.
Right.
Yeah, agreed.
He the first skeet and skedaddle.
Bye. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't have that constant revolving door at your head coaching position in the NFL. I mean, I don't know. But then again, that might be leading to them getting Justin Fields because he Ohio State ties. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Anyway, go ahead.
Keep your eyes.
What you like?
No, that is what I like. Did I say what I liked?
They said what you hated.
No, I said what I liked.
What'd you like?
I like the fact of how they recovered after the season and how they got rid of those bummy coaches. That's how we got on the coaches. Because
exactly how we got on the coaches.
That's how we got on the coaches. Because once they got rid of with this brain fart, but I think it was Washington. But once they got rid of
Bill O'Brien,
in
Houston,
and the team actually started showing their potential.
It was more competitive.
It made the season more normalized. It made the season had that little bit of grr at the end of it. So
not the round, but the grr.
The grr.
Okay.
That's why I did like that. Wait. That's why I did like that. But that's what I liked about it, because once you got rid of these people that were kind of at their wits' end.
Hell, the Lions they were playing better after they got rid of Patricia.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what y'all are gonna do next season.
I think
you don't sound too happy about that.
And I've been talking about trash about the Lions.
I don't know. My thing is this, man. And I said it before. They're gonna have to get a coach that can come in, rebuild the team.
Man, bump that. Go ahead, rehire Jim Caldwell and call it a wrap.
Okay,
here's my thing.
I'm just saying.
Jim Caldwell did a whole lot better than Patricia.
Oh, that's
period.
Easy.
That's easy. That's easy.
But
at the same time,
numbers can back that up too.
Right. But at the same time, do you want him to come in and take them to where they were? Or you want somebody to come and take them?
Y'all at the bottom of the bottom.
It don't matter where.
It don't matter. But why? My thing is like we already did
wins
that.
is a good win for y'all.
We already did that. Let's do something different.
But this is my thing.
I'm not a go back kind of person.
Yes, but you're bringing in a new coach. So if they get them to that 6 wins, that lets me know, that we have potential to get them past that. Yes, that's a regular standard. I know you guys can perform to that, but if the 6 wins and the stats within that game are better than before, then that shows what that coach is able to do. Especially because y'all are at the bottom of the bottom. Hence why I talk crap about y'all all day long.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
4.5 wins is good for you.
Yeah, you
can't even get no half win.
But it's like I said on a previous
that might be
show.
a bye week.
Right. It might be a
bye. We got 4 wins and a bye.
We're good to go.
Boy, we going to up and up.
But you also have to, you got to think about it. When a coach comes in, it's just like we said, like in a previous show, it's like a job. Change. You have to learn your new staff. You have to see what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. Yeah. You can't go off of what they did. You can go off what they did last season, but then you got to think about it. You got the draft that's going to come up at the beginning of the season, all that kind of stuff. So you're adding, you're taking away. So now you have to mold and look and see, okay, what can I do different? So if I can get to the standard of where this team was last year with the changes, then that lets me know I have the potential to move them further in the season.
Yeah, they gotta see something.
Yeah, you gotta watch what you play here. You gotta know your lane, baby. And right now, y'all don't really have a lane, so y'all gotta build a lane from the clay up.
Yeah, y'all ain't got too much to really work with.
Right now, y'all working in gravel.
Yeah, y'all trying to get to the playoffs.
I promise you right now, and I'm saying it on camera. If the Lions next season get to the playoffs, I'm paying you $100 out of pocket.
I'll send you to the game. Shit.
Right. We will pay for the plane ticket.
Because my thing is like, they're going to have to rebuild. That's just
it's
plain and simple.
But that's what next season's going to be for not only your team, but for a lot of teams. It's going to be a going to be a rebuild. Even for the Patriots, it's going to be a rebuild.
They don't have to do a total rebuild. They don't have to do a total rebuild.
No, they don't have to do a total rebuild. But
that was this year. Y'all were rebuild.
This is a rebuild.
We knew y'all was rebuild.
First of all, not even. We still going to be rebuilding the way Cam is.
Right. First of all, Cam ain't coming back.
I'm good. I'm glad with that. I'm okay with that.
First of all, Cam be lucky if he even get a job.
Right.
I am okay with that. I didn't want him there in the first place.
Big bruh.
Bye, nigga.
What you like? What you hate of the NFL regular season?
What I liked the intrigue of the season.
It was some good football.
Like I was like, okay, so and so look good.
Yeah.
No, they might go on a 2-week thing. You like, okay, it's looking good.
And then something
happened. Then next week it's like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? And there's that up and down roller coaster. I mean, Kansas City stayed steady.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but outside of Kansas City, until it got at least around the middle of the season, there was a lot of teams that was like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I liked the whole fact that the season itself, the guy, for the most part, a lot of them committed to playing.
Yeah.
If you looked at some of the other sports, a lot of them was doing some knucklehead stuff.
Yeah.
And NFL kind of, without them really being in a bubble.
Yeah.
They did pretty well of kind of keeping this virus contained.
Yeah, for the most part.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, have your hiccup every now and then.
Hiccup, but because compared to not being in a bubble, I think they did pretty good with it. Now, what I don't like.
No. What you hate?
What I hate.
What you hate about the season, son? Ooh, that sounds like a whole lot of hot breath.
A whole bunch of hot breath.
So I got it right here contained.
Yeah.
You
gonna put your ass in a bubble.
Some bubble gum. But anyway, I didn't like the Eagles, man. The whole drama.
Man, don't get me
that whole drama, man.
And it's still going on.
I mean, it's still going on. I mean, it started from the
bro. Did you not see week 17? Yo, they was talking about that all week,
man.
Ever since it happened Sunday night, like he literally pulled Jalen Hurts out that game.
And then the excuse he made, he had a tight hamstring. But you wait till the fourth quarter
to say about it.
I didn't even hear that one. But his thing was, well, I wanted to see Nate Sudfeld, see what he can do for us, or see what he can do.
Nobody want to see Nate Sudfeld.
Nothing.
His mama don't want to see him play.
Damn. You going that far?
His grandma don't even care to see
him. I'm just saying, it's like he's been on the roster for 4 years. He's been a backup to the backup. He's been third, fourth string. Like, you know what you got.
So
I'm just saying.
So basically, he's saying he wearing a ski mask. He robbing these niggas.
Hell, look, hey, I can't even front. No, because I did the research. Hey, them practice squad cats,
they make good money.
Yeah, they do.
They make $8,000 a week, something like that.
I'll be on a practice squad just for you to knock me out one time.
Hey, you talk.
I was waiting for you to catch it.
Real nigga. Some niggas do that for free.
Yeah. Yeah. What a flag at? I throw a flag at your ass. There, throw it on it. Hold on to that flag.
I lose my train of thought.
No, you're right.
This is what happens when I'm gone.
I hated the Eagles this year.
Yeah, man, that whole drama, man. It's like
I know some Eagles fans that hated them.
Yeah, I hate the fact that Carson Wentz is acting like a little hoe right now.
Yeah, he acting like a
real hoe. Yeah. He acting like a real bitch. I said it.
I said it. He said it. You heard him. You heard him.
I said it because damn right I didn't stutter. First of all, you got a contract this extension that you really didn't deserve. You ain't. First of all, you ain't never proved that you were that man after you came back from your injury. We know what you did in 2017 before you got hurt. Yeah, we know. You was MVP candidate, possibly MVP winner. We get it. But ever since that injury, you just been turned into the biggest hole in the bitch in Philly. That don't make no sense.
I agree, man. I agree with you on that.
You know, he's talking about I don't want to compete. Trade me.
What you mean? It don't matter where you go, you're gonna have to compete. What are you talking about?
That's my thing. So even if they trade you to another situation, you still got to prove that what you put on film this year is not you. And my thing is you ain't played since week 13, week 12, and you still led the league in turnovers.
That's ridiculous.
Bye-bye to you next.
Come on.
Yeah, and then the whole way they did Jalen Hurts, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, is Jalen Hurts the answer? We don't know.
Honestly,
I feel like he is.
My thing is like this. You got Wentz over there whining.
Like a little hoe.
Yeah, like a little hoe, like he said.
Yeah.
And crying, I wanna be traded. Trade me.
My relationship with Peterson is so down the drain. It's unfixable. It's irrepressible. Yeah.
Irrepressible. I can't say the word now.
Yeah. Don't choke on it. Just we know what you mean, bro.
What that nigga said. Oh man, but yeah,
Unrepairable.
right.
That's probably how you sound, like a little hoe. He crying.
Look, crybaby,
Stop
dry your
picking on
tears.
me.
Put your cup back on and do what you gotta
I
do.
should be the starter.
Shit, give me $35 million. I go cry like a hoe too.
Listen.
Shit.
35 million. What I'm crying for?
Hey, I ain't crying about nothing. I'm
I'm gonna
good.
look like ear to ear.
Hey,
Had a Joker smile.
Hey,
in
Why that
that,
nigga always smiling?
Hey, fam,
Huh?
either on the bench or on the field.
It don't
I'm
matter.
happy.
I'm gonna have a Joker
I'm
smile.
on salary,
Good
nigga.
night.
I'm
happy.
Right.
35 mil? Oh.
What you say, sir? Yes, sir. What you need me to do?
Hold on, let me check my bank account. Oh, 35 mil?
I'm
I'm happy. Like, what is you mad about? Look, I get it. Look, you lost your job because you played like trash.
That's your fault.
That's the exactly.
Right.
So
That's
what
your
you
fault.
mad at?
You mad, bro?
Yeah, he mad.
Wipe your face.
Mm.
Put your big girl jaws on. Put your cup back on.
Look,
And shut up.
What you need a cup for? We got a pussy.
He got sand in that bitch or something because it's something.
But that's why I said put your cup. That means
upsetting him.
let them drop back down and become a man.
Catch him.
Because right now,
Yo,
Where your nuts at, nigga?
but I'm saying this team just won a Super Bowl 3-4 years ago. 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
3 years removed from a Super Bowl, and they ain't even resemble anything of a franchise that just won a Super Bowl 3 years ago.
At all. Yeah, man. Yeah, that Philadelphia situation, man. And you know what? The thing about it too is, how are they gonna fix it?
Hey, that's
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
What
great
they gonna
question.
do to fix it?
That's a
Because to
biggest
me
question.
now you have to get rid of Wentz and Peterson.
No, here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's staying, either him or Peterson.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying somebody probably gonna stay, but I think you need to get rid of both of them.
Now, Wentz may put the trade request out there,
Mhm.
but that price tag
Oh yeah,
is crazy. You talking
It's
about
gonna be
35, 37, it's going to be hard.
it's gonna be hard to get rid of them.
So we need to get those reports from last Sunday talking about our relationship is irreparable and stuff like that.
Mhm.
That's a ploy for him to say, look, it ain't me. Get rid of the coach.
It's my man.
That's what he's saying.
He,
If people ain't read between the
he
lines,
undercover.
Carson Wentz pretty much said, it ain't me, it's Peterson. Get rid of him. It's that motherfucker. That's what he said. That's pretty much what he said without saying it.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you can easily put up the fact that, hey, look, I'm your quarterback. You paid me this money. You gave me an extension for a reason.
Right.
Yeah, I had it down here, but trust me, maybe if he would have put me in better positions, or if he would have called this play or this or that, and he can easily turn it around and point the finger and say it's all him. Because that's what, in my eyes, that's what those reports said. But we talking about a team that ain't even made the playoffs, so I don't even want it. They don't even matter. Let me go side. And that was your hate, and I was still mad about it.
You see, that's why I just got quiet, because I was like,
Woo. But speaking of playoffs
time, let's go.
It is playoff times. So we got in the AFC, you got your number 1 seed Kansas City Chiefs, 2 seed Buffalo Bills, 3 seed Pittsburgh Steelers, Tennessee Titans at 4, Baltimore Ravens at 5, Cleveland Browns at 6, Indianapolis Colts at 7. In the NFC, you got Green Bay Packers at 1 seed, Saints at 2, Seattle Seahawks at 3, the Washington football team at 4, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 5, Los Angeles Rams at 6, Chicago Bears at 7. Hey, real talk, that Washington football team is kind of growing on me.
No,
it's
that defense growing on me.
Hell yes.
I'm gonna say that's growing,
Hey.
but the name, no.
But Chase Young, Montez Sweat, I think Allen that went to Alabama on that line. Ryan Kerrigan is still over there doing. Hey, that defensive line on
because
they
look trash at the beginning, but they found them holes and they fixed them.
They found a way,
and I'm okay with that.
But the playoffs is kicking off this weekend.
Yeah, buddy.
We got a whole weekend of football,
and I'm gonna be locked
straight. Hey, don't hit my phone this weekend. I ain't doing shit but watching football. I'm telling you straight up. So I literally there's a baby next to me and she crying. She might just have to cry till halftime.
Do not do my niece like that.
Anyway, yeah, it's football all weekend. Starting Saturday, we got a 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock games. So they're pretty much doing like Sunday schedule a 1, 15, 4, 25.
In other words, ladies, fix Saturday dinner early.
Nah, ladies, if
Order
y'all
a pizza, nigga.
Nah, Dan, I'm gonna put y'all ladies on game. If y'all want to talk about you want a good man, if the guy that you pursuing is whatnot, just go ahead, whip up something, you know, and every now and then go ahead and give him a little halftime delight. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to make a peaceful home. But yeah,
just bring him a beer,
a beer too.
Bring him a beer,
some nachos, you know, in a halftime delight, you know,
and a fish taco.
That's a halftime delight.
Anyway, back to the games.
So kicking off the playoffs this weekend, Saturday. Yeah, Indianapolis Colts versus Buffalo Bills, followed by Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks,
right.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing the Washington football team, and then on Sunday, Baltimore Ravens go against the Tennessee Titans,
right.
Chicago Bears versus New Orleans Saints, and Cleveland Browns versus Pittsburgh Steelers to cap off this weekend of some great football matchups. So at this point in the time, we got our brackets up.
Let's do them.
All right. We're going to go round by round.
Let's go.
We doing playoff predictions, and we writing them down too, you know. I mean, it's on film.
I mean, it's on film, but you know, paper
trail, you know.
Excuse me.
So.
It's bronchitis. Do not start with me.
Sound like COVID-itis.
Okay.
Nah, I wouldn't be in there. That nigga COVID-itis.
I'm about to say I have test results. I get tested on a regular basis thanks to work. Okay. Regular basis.
All right. So we got the games.
All right.
So Saturday, Colts, Bills.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Lex, bud. Colts and Bills. Who you feel?
Girl, you can do it.
Put your back on my nerves. I hate when y'all start me. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. I'm going Bills.
All right, let's see, nigga.
I'm going Bills because they look really, really, really good this year. Colts they made it in, but yeah, I'm still going Bills.
Big bruh.
Going with the Bills, man.
You going with Bills?
The Bills, man.
I don't think I picked the upset on this one.
I'm gonna say because you're looking at a 13, what, 3 season to 11, 5 season?
Yeah, I mean, but hell,
but
on some real,
it's a couple games, yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying on some real, once you get the playoffs, man, them records go right out.
They do go out the window, but they help with my predictions. Thank you
just need
so
to get
kindly.
hot one game at a time.
They help with my predictions. So.
Oh, they help with your predictions.
Me and the Lord said Bills.
Oh no, hey.
She didn't prayed on it.
We got a new round of anointed oil.
Come on, Buffalo.
Nah,
prayed on that thing.
Buffalo.
I can't with you.
I'm done with them.
No, I went Buffalo too.
All right, who's up next?
We got Los Angeles Rams versus Seattle Seahawks. I will throw in this. There's no word or confirmation that Jared Goff will be available for the Los Angeles Rams.
That don't matter to me. I'm going Seahawks.
Yeah, I was going Seahawks no matter what.
Listen, you talk about Russell? Come on now.
Yeah, playoff Russell is a different Russell.
It is a different Russell.
And not only that, there was a point in time that the Seattle defense was literally in the trash. But since Jamal Adams got back and they acquired Carlos Dunlap from the Bengals, it
looks better. It looks amazing.
Big bro, you going to Seattle too?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I think that is unanimous across the board.
And it's no diss to the Rams. I just think
it is
that.
For me.
No, I'm just saying they've been becoming more defensive team. Like their defense is scary, and they don't get a lot of credit on how good their defense is. I was always still, my verdict wasn't all the way sold on Jared Goff to begin with.
Right.
And when you got your quarterback, your starting quarterback, now probably not even play. I don't care what that
So
backup
that'll be
did.
a Seahawk
Well,
across the board.
Yeah, because I don't care what that backup did against the Cardinals last week.
Right.
No, this is playoffs, and then you're going against the Seattle defense. That's something totally different.
A whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
Who next? Tampa and
you got Tampa versus the
Washington.
Washington football team.
That is an intriguing game.
It is.
Because that defense get after Brady. Brady in trouble.
Yes, but here's
my worry.
That's a worry. But here's my thing about Washington. If those front four don't get to Tom Brady
all day,
it's a problem.
You're picking them apart.
Not only picking them apart, I'm not sold on Washington football team's secondary. They're back end of that defense.
Yeah, that opens up the run game too.
Not only that, I mean, not like Washington football team's offense is scaring nobody.
And they ain't lighting nobody up.
Hence why BB Walters.
So that'll be Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
exactly. BB Walters is going Tampa Bay.
Nah, that's across the board. I just wanted to bring that up because I'm like you, man. Tom Brady hates pressure.
Yeah, he'd be like, I can't move, nigga. Why
yes. So and Chase Young, man, you went out there, gave him some bulletin board material.
He was like, I want
bring
Tom. On Tom.
Yeah, well,
all right.
Well, hold on, player.
Hold on, big fella. Hold on.
You know what you want?
I'm just saying, I know you're good now, but
so you want some of this? You want some of this?
No. All right. Baltimore Ravens, Tennessee Titans.
Sunday's game.
Yeah. That kicks off Sunday's game.
Yeah.
I wish they would have put that at the night game.
Yeah, that should have been the ender game.
Yeah, because they put Baker in.
It depends on what Tennessee gonna show up. Which Tennessee is gonna show up, man?
Now remember the first time they played each other, week 11, they win the overtime, and Derrick Henry got the walk off run.
I remember last year too.
Yes, and so do they.
Yeah, I was like, so do they.
I'm gonna go with Tennessee for the trifecta.
Wow.
I'm going Ravens.
Somebody need to.
But the Ravens have impressed me all season.
Shout out to you, First Aid Lockley. I know you probably going Ravens too, but
on some real
that Henry train gonna run through them.
Look, I'm going Baltimore as well. Just hear me out.
I'm in the solo trip.
You're in the solo trip. You should be used to it, Lion.
I'm just saying, like as soon as we got on Lamar Jackson about being a passer, John Harbaugh and his staff has literally got to the point where it's just like, stop trying to make him a pocket passer and let Lamar do Lamar.
Yeah, I agree.
And have you seen the last few games that he's been lights out. He's been on fire.
Been nice.
Ever since the bubble gut incident. That's all you need. Get this nigga
ever since that Cleveland
diarrhea, nigga. He played like a champ.
Hey, flag.
Hey, you know how I know?
We'll never speak
how I know that motherfuckers feel motherfuckers talking? Because he literally came out. I was like, oh man, I wasn't dookie. I literally had cramps and I had to get an IV
in your butthole.
Yeah.
Ew.
That nigga formed as Dorfalax.
All right.
In the toilet.
Next game is going to be Chicago Bears versus New Orleans Saints.
Oh goodness.
I'm going to go.
Go Chicago, nigga. I feel it. Oh yeah, I feel
That's
it. My
not
soul.
what you feel.
That
That is a false prophet.
It's them Bears. It's them Bears.
That is false because I'm so going Saints.
That's so easy. Saints going Saints. Nigga, what's up? Go Chicago.
Listen, I love Chicago. I got family in Chicago.
I do too. Go Chicago.
But they've been impressive this season, but to most, but they're not as impressive to me as the Saints are. I feel the Saints has a better format to their process of playing, period.
Okay.
Than Chicago is.
All right.
I don't feel like Chicago is completely ready.
All right. So you're not going to Chicago?
No.
Okay. Just want to make sure. It's not too late to change.
I ain't gonna change.
Yeah, don't switch up.
I'm not changing. You can lock me in.
Never do that, nigga. Never do that.
Yeah, don't switch
lock
up.
Me in,
stay on one side.
Bolted.
One side of the fence.
Yeah, don't
we switch up.
Don't switch
I know
up.
you did. But we talking about us. Too soon.
I take you going Saints, big bro.
I'm going Saints.
Yeah, I am too.
I do have the comb out today. Okay.
Too
I
far.
haven't been violent with you all season, except once. But
Oh goodness.
Next
I can't
game.
with this guy.
who are you going?
I can't with this guy.
You going
No,
New
not
Orleans?
yeah. New
Okay.
He
Orleans.
going on.
I don't see no look. I know Trubisky's been playing high lately,
Right.
but I don't think he's been doing that against defenses like the Saints guy.
No.
That's a top 5 defense.
Right.
And if Trubisky was doing that against top 5 defense, I would question.
I
My
would question and
Yeah.
still go to Saints.
I would question and still probably go Saints because Mitch Trubisky
It's still
will still
Mitch
show up.
Trubisky.
Yeah, Mitch is still Mitch,
Right.
but no, I just don't see. Wait, you get arrested, Michael Thomas,
Right.
coming off it. He played literally nothing this year because of ankle injury.
Kamara should be back.
Kamara should be coming back. I mean, Drew got some time off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Rest in ribs.
Yeah, rest in ribs. I mean, no.
All right, next game.
Next.
All right, to end Sunday night's game, we got Cleveland Browns versus Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay,
Do you have to ask?
Right.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
Right.
I mean, you can barely beat the dang on Mason Rudolph Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Now you talking
Now
about
you talking
playing
about
the full
Raffensperger.
squad.
Right. Nah, bro. We
Yeah,
going Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
I'm glad y'all finally made the playoffs, but it stops here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The buck stops here, Baker.
Y'all
the buck
did
stops
really
here.
good. And, you
Hey,
know,
not only that, here's the caveat to that.
Mhm.
Cleveland is one of those teams that got hit with the COVID at the end of that season,
right.
of the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
So
What are y'all looking like?
I'm just
for
saying, like
this?
that last game, they didn't have their offensive coordinator because of COVID.
Right.
Now this week, they won't have their head coach, Kevin Stefanski. You know what I'm saying?
The Cam Newton effect.
I'm. You lose your play calling.
Right.
Yeah, you have an offensive coordinator, but
Yeah.
I how much you want to bet Kevin Stefanski, the head coach, was calling those plays? I'm willing to go out on a limb on that.
Get
yeah.
on StreamYard.
So you talk. I'm
Shout out to our platform.
Hey, look, look.
Be on FaceTime with somebody.
Right.
It may seem like something small and little that it's the coach. It don't matter.
It does matter.
When it comes to this, once you get to the NFL, you're pretty much taking players and trying to find and build your right system.
Right,
and the
right.
system comes from your coaches.
Right.
Coaching is very important.
Very,
And
very important.
and missing that factor that he's not there, helping playing with the calls, it makes a difference. It seems like something small, but it can be something that might make these cats lose this game.
I agree.
And I mean, that's just honest. Find any NFL expert to disagree with what I just said. Good
Not gonna
luck.
find one.
Good luck. I'm just saying.
Somebody going for Cleveland. Somebody drinking the Kool-Aid.
I think I tell you one person is going for Cleveland.
I mean, they can go for Cleveland.
Hey Momo. Hey Maurice.
They can go.
That's who he's
They
going
can-
for.
Sorry, Maurice.
Yeah. your wonderful end is here.
All right, so those are predictions for this upcoming weekend of games.
Right.
But I want everybody's Super Bowl predictions.
Ooh.
What teams you got in there, and what team is taking home the Lombardi? Y'all need time? Because I'll go ahead and shoot.
I don't
mine.
need time. I already know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, we already know what you're
Nah,
going to say.
come on, don't do that.
We'll say something different than
Nah,
what
come on,
exactly. So we know what you're going
come
to
on,
say.
big bro.
I'm going the Lions.
Man, shut up. Shut up.
What?
Shut up.
I want you to look back at your bracket because apparently you
They
seen
not-
out today.
They're not in the playoffs?
No, nowhere near it.
Not even. They didn't even sniff it.
They can't even storm it like the Senate. Okay,
Whoa.
just saying.
Whoa.
Just
It's
saying.
like Kansas City, of course, out the AFC.
Uh-huh.
And then NFC, I'm going with New Orleans.
Going,
It's gonna be New Orleans and Green Bay in the championship game.
Yeah, I was feeling it was
Drew
gonna be them
Brees
two.
gonna try to redeem himself for 2 years in a row and win that game.
who you got winning it? Who's taking on my party?
Cause I'm that nigga. I'm going with New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Cause I just can't be the easy pick. I'm going with New Orleans.
So you saying Drew gonna pull a Peyton Manning, go out on top?
Go out on top.
Because I think he retired at the end of the season.
Oh yeah, he about to get that broadcast.
Yeah.
He better be done.
I'm like Mel. I definitely Casey's gonna take their side. But for the other side, I'm going Green Bay. I'm like Mel. It's gonna be against Green Bay and the Saints. It's gonna be them. But AR has had something to prove.
Hey, he's winning MVP.
You know what?
He's
I'm
had
take
something.
that back.
He's had something to prove.
You taking
no,
it
no,
back?
no, sir.
I'm not gonna say Green Bay. Trust me. I'm gonna say Tampa and KC.
Tampa Bay. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Because Aaron's already said Super Bowl or bust. Let's see
Yeah.
how let's roll. Let's roll that bus, Aaron's.
Yep.
Talking about Bruce?
Yeah.
And you still going Tampa Bay over Kansas City though?
Why not?
I'm saying that's gonna be.
I'm waiting for that.
That's the kind of nigga I am.
Oh my god.
That's kind of.
Come on, Tom. Pull out your magic.
I got Green Bay going.
So it'd be the best thing going for Michigan.
That's the only thing Michigan related. The only thing Michigan related that's high.
Only thing.
Shit.
Yeah.
So you say Green Bay, KC, huh?
Yeah.
Who winning that though? Who taking on that Lombardi?
That's gonna be.
That's
gonna be.
I'm still going with the Lions.
Green
Shut
Bay.
up, nigga.
Green Bay. I love KC. I love what y'all do, but y'all had y'all victory last year. So let somebody else.
You had your chance, nigga. You had your chance.
Don't be like that, y'all. Y'all sound like some haters.
No haters, just reality of the situation.
I was a little parched. I drank a sip on that haterade.
I see.
I still need a little more.
I'm actually going Kansas City versus Seattle.
I'm actually not surprised.
Neither one. Yeah, nah.
Oh, who's winning it, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, well, duh. Why?
Oh, Seattle. Thank you.
No, that's a negative. Look, I said it. I said it on the show last week, and I'm saying it again.
These are the people we call friends. How many of us have them?
Friends.
How many of us have them? No, I'm just saying it's like I think
ones you can't depend on.
People really are just these one possession games. You barely beat Atlanta. You know? Look, as watching the games, these cats is literally like they're playing with the dead mouse. Like that's how I feel the Chiefs have been doing the league this year. They are
cockiness always get you.
No, it's not cockiness. I just think that they were just they needed challenges. So I think they were putting themselves in one position games to just keep the juice going. And I'm not saying like I don't know cockiness. I'm talking about literally watching the games. Like they was dominating. And all those games that they say were close, I don't think they were watching the games because like Chiefs were literally playing with cats, letting them in the games, keeping them around, and they was just I think they were bored and they were waiting for this time of year playoffs. Now, I would say this: I don't like the fact that they didn't play any starters at all last week.
Yeah,
and so their last game was Week 16. So then you take that pretty much a built-in bye. And then you have an actual bye in the playoffs. That's 3 weeks off.
And that's kind of why I was
game
like,
rest.
That's why I'm going Tampa and Kansas because both of them have a bye this week. You're giving two strong teams time to get stronger. You're in the playoffs, so you're using more momentum for these other teams that haven't been used.
And Green Bay played last week, so
yeah, they need that rest.
Have maybe a week and some change.
Yeah, they need that rest. They need it.
But 3 weeks off, almost a month. All right, y'all hearing it? Y'all hearing it from me? If the Chiefs, whatever opponent they get next weekend, I'm not expecting a fast start. And whether I eat these words or not, I'm okay because I'll stand 10 toes down on this shit.
That's what you're supposed to do. You got to stand on it.
But 3 weeks
I will be bringing some crow for you.
I'm just saying. And I'll eat it gladly, but still.
Would you like that fricassee?
As long as I eat some hot sauce. You talking about literally like 3 weeks off. All right. So imagine y'all working something for whatever you've been doing, and then all of a sudden just take 3 weeks off.
Right.
Yeah, you still know how to do it mentally, your muscle memory and all that, but you're not gonna be sharp right away.
Yeah, you got to get back into the routine.
Yes, you got to get in.
You know?
And I don't care what nobody say. You can't simulate playoff football in practice.
I agree
at all. You can't. Is playoff time is just on another mental level, and then I love the fact that we get time to physically get ready.
Right.
I'm worried about the mental part.
Right.
Because you're talking about 3 weeks off and you don't know who your opponent is till you find out after the weekend.
Right. Saturday you find out.
Yeah.
Then that's when you get a chance to kind of script for them and
Well, at that point you can actually start formulating your plan
all
to
right,
do
we're
that.
We're gonna play them.
And don't get me wrong, you got an idea of who you might see. You might go over some stuff, but until you can hone in on it.
Right.
Until then, you pretty much just running through the motions in practice because you're not trying to get nobody hurt.
Right.
And you can't.
That'd be messed up too. Hurt in practice. But anyway.
All right, y'all.
On to our favorite session.
Yeah. So those are Super Bowl playoff predictions going on right there now.
Got those taken care of.
Yeah. Well, we better get to the nitty gritty.
Nitty gritty. Nitty.
Holla at your boy!
Say it with your chest, little ass nigga.
Get some shit off your chest. Now, BB, I know this is your first official. Get some shit off your chest segment. You want to? You want to take the lead, or you want to get examples?
No, I'm gonna let y'all take the lead. You know,
thank you. Ladies first.
You got someone on that chest?
Oh no, I can wait. I'm just saying thank you for her being nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a gentleman.
Look, I'll go ahead and get my shit
Can
on
I
my
hit
chest.
him with my comb?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We need him for the rest of the segment. So college football playoff is coming up.
Right.
This Monday.
Right.
We got Alabama versus Ohio State.
I've been hearing about this so much in my household.
Look, I think that win over Clemson, to me, it wasn't a shock moment for me, just because if you look at the ACC, it's not a top conference, especially it's damn sure not a conference that's defensive, that you like, oh man, I'm gonna get a good defensive game from him. And with that, even Trevor Lawrence and Clemson struggled with a couple of games where they were like that BC game, they were down at half.
Right.
And they had to come back. So I think they faced more challenges than probably Ohio State. I'm just throwing it out there. In my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, I just think the Big Ten is just pretty much Ohio State and everybody else.
Fall in line.
Yeah, it don't even matter who places second and third. It don't matter.
Right.
It's all going to be behind Ohio State. And to a certain extent, it's like that in the ACC. But, I mean, people are they're really hyping up Ohio State right now.
They do that every year.
And they are really hyping up Justin Fields, and they are just going with it. And I'm just trying to get everybody to be like, yo, pump the brakes. Because to me, this game Monday is going to be not only the measuring sticks for Justin Fields, but the measuring stick for just about everybody else against Alabama.
So let me say that. So if Justin Fields is stink up the place, does his stock go down?
His stock,
because it went up on one game.
Now, it definitely went up against beating Clemson because he was going against Trevor Lawrence, the presumed
Heisman Trophy.
Heisman Trophy. He didn't get it.
I was saying presumed
number one overall pick next
year.
And he finally officially.
I think have to wait.
He officially declared. So, I'm saying yes.
Emergency. Let me answer this one.
Now go ahead.
Yeah, answer that.
His stock did go up, but now I'm gonna say this because you asked a question, man. If his stock goes down, I don't know, but I didn't put too much stock into Justin Fields going into this playoffs anyway. I think Justin Fields does have great athleticism, great talent, good size to him. But when it comes to actually making certain throws, I'm still a little shaky on. He holds on to the ball sometimes that I'm not a fan of. And he exposed himself to big hits. But do that against Alabama.
Yeah.
Do that
It's
against
gonna be an issue.
do that against Nick Saban, he produces nothing but pro defensive players.
Right.
That's what he do.
What's up?
So I needed to get that off my chest. Everybody calm down, pump your brakes. Okay, see what happens first. I think if
I guess you have to come.
Justin Fields at least is competitive in this game, I'll rock with it. I won't be so hard and tough on the kid. I'm just saying the guy he struggled against Northwestern, and they don't have nowhere close to the athletes.
Nowhere.
And
I'm not a college team fan unless it's UNC.
But my thing is, people they was like, "Oh, look what he did to Clemson." Look at Clemson's defense is not producing top defensive players like that.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I mean, I would say
3 years ago.
Yeah, I would say at least 2-3 years ago when Dabo would start winning those. Other than that, he's not producing top NFL defensive guys like that who's in line to get defensive player of the year like that. Alabama is.
Oh shit.
They producing defensive monsters. So
and running backs.
Look,
something in the water in Alabama. That's
if Justin Fields does. I don't want to say if he doesn't just fall apart, then I'll give him his props. Because I think the kid's nice and he has good, like I said, athleticism. But do that against Nick Saban, he's going to throw all the professional defensive book at you because him and Belichick literally got the same minds.
They do.
I
love it.
So if you see what Saban's going to do, he's going to see that when he goes to the pros.
Mhm.
Belichick is going to get him. You got other defensive coordinators that are going to scheme up other plans.
Right.
And once they get tape of you, it's a wrap after that.
Mm-hmm.
Once they get the book on you, you really going to have to get your ass in front of the curve. So pump the brakes on Justin Fields. Pump the brakes on Ohio State. Pump.
Stop it.
Let's wait till Monday. All right.
Slow down, baby.
I'm just saying, just slow down.
Baby. Slow down, baby.
Okay, baby. Get some shit off your chest, big bro.
Yeah, what you got?
So on my way coming here, coming back from Detroit, the Dirty Glove.
What up, though?
I was sitting in my planes. Now you look up, people come by. Here, this nigga come with Ohio State hat on, jacket on.
He dressed in the nines.
So I think you play for them. So we get to chopping it up, and it was a good conversation. I hope you watching, bro. So I told him about the podcast. And so we get to talking. He said, you know what? I want Michigan to be good. So all the other people, a lot of Ohio State fans that they just want to run on them every time. But I want them to be good because it makes us better. Mm-hmm. It makes for a better rivalry. And also, because they usually play Michigan last.
Yeah.
And so if it comes down to Ohio State and another team, and then Michigan is sorry every year, then that's not a quality win.
Yeah.
I was like, that is a good point, And so I thought about that, and I said, that's a great point. So, for them to be good, bye, Harbaugh.
Bruh, he about to sign it.
I know, it's on extension. I know.
Okay.
But
just to
speak to that, though.
Pop your bubble.
Right, to speak to that, though. I know a lot of people calling. I was only joking, but I know a lot of people calling for Harbaugh to be fired. But do you really want to get rid of Harbaugh? Van had brought this up too. Mm-hmm. That you really think about it, he had a pretty decent record up until probably recently. He had 10 wins first couple times he was there.
Yeah,
when he started. Then on top of that, if you look at it from this standpoint, who else they gonna get? Nobody else out there. So you get rid of Harbaugh, you really gonna be suffering.
Well, you better be able to replace him.
You know what I'm saying? But there's no way out there.
Yeah.
throwing out there. So you're gonna have to suffer with Harbaugh for a while. But my other thing I want to get off my chest is I understand that, but the same rope that you gave Harbaugh, same leeway you gave Harbaugh, why didn't you get at the Rich Rod? You know what I'm saying? You giving him an extension, and you wouldn't give Rich Rod what 2 years, 3 years? That's it.
I think it was.
Did he make 3 years?
He might have.
I'm about to
I
look
mean,
that
he was
up.
right at the cuff of 3 years.
So it's like you wouldn't give him that same leeway where he could have probably took your team to where it needed to be by now. Whether or not he was there or not, but he would have took the program that way because he was moving into a whole nother direction.
And Brady Hoke was right after him, wasn't it?
Well, I thought Hoke was before him.
I can't remember.
I think Brady Hoke was before him. Then it was him because Brady Hoke replaced. See his face and everything.
No, it was
Lloyd Carr.
No, I swear, Rich Rod was after Lloyd.
I don't
No,
remember. So
Because
that's all
was
y'all-
it?
Because Rich Rod was
Maybe
the
you're
popular
right.
choice. At
Yeah.
that time.
Maybe it might have
And then
been.
they went to Brady.
Because they went from actually Gary Moeller, he wouldn't have messed up. He was actually had the team winning.
Who?
Gary Moeller.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
You far more familiar with Wolverine football.
I know from Bo all the way down.
Mr.
But
Sean Benclaw.
I cannot with y'all too.
but yeah, so my thing is that Michigan fans, I hate to say it, but you need to listen to this Ohio State fan. Because if y'all ever get back on top, don't be wanting Ohio State to be sorry. That makes you look bad, and it's not makes for a piss poor rivalry.
Yeah.
You know, we need to first of all get back to that Michigan status, the standard that we used to see.
Right now, it's a piss poor.
Now it's like
All around the board.
Detroit sports is sucking.
All around the board.
Tigers
nothing
ain't looking
good.
Tigers not looking promising. Red Wings not looking promising. Pistons not looking promising. We ain't gonna mention them other niggas.
Y'all liquor stores look good though.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why I got my hat for. Well, I took the other one off. I got that one for the liquor store. But anyway.
Can't do nothing with them.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say, man. I thought I was really impressed by what he said. You know, I hate to give it to an Ohio State person, but
Hey.
I'm like the niggas on that commercial when he finally sees the Ohio State fan, nigga jump out the car. I started to run off the plane. This nigga.
You gonna run into the clouds? What you gonna do?
Hey, I understand. There be times I see a Joker with a Raider jersey, and I'm like,
This you couldn't. Can you turn that inside out, nigga?
Turn
Change your change.
Yeah,
Right.
just change. Don't even turn
Change,
inside
man. I
out.
Sometimes I don't even like to see.
all right,
niggas
so that's how it works,
red.
BB. You
Don't
just-
Listen.
anything sports related that's bothering you, or
Right.
you like, or that
Right.
you want to point
Listen.
out, you get it off your chest.
Yeah.
The
some
only
respect.
thing
You
I
can talk
want-
about mud wrestling if you want to, girl.
Hey, hurry up and get this out so we can wrap this up.
The only thing I
Oh,
had to
Jello
get off
wrestling.
my shut up. The only thing I had to get off my chest
No.
is
No, nigga,
What you vegan?
I'm not responding.
please.
Sausage wrestling? Too much. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna just turn this way.
I'm glad you holding the flag. Just hold on to it.
Because that's why I listen to him. No, the only thing I have to get off my chest is of course, you know, it's been my rant all season. The damn Cam Newton. Please take him somewhere else. Don't send him back to any team. Just there.
No worries, he's not coming
He
back.
ain't coming back.
He ain't coming
But
back.
this
don't
is
get your
my
wish.
thing.
Yeah.
This is
Your wish is probably
this
already
has
granted.
always
Right.
been my thing.
Poof, let's
They
keep the party
hyped him.
going.
They hyped him up so much because of the one season that he had that was amazing. But you came and you ruined my team.
Just for a year.
I don't care. A year is important.
Nigga, try 50.
It's not my fault that you decided to choose the losing team of all the seasons of every
I
year.
didn't choose, they chose me.
Mhm.
No, you had a
They
choice.
pulled me in.
You had a choice to switch. You had a choice to switch.
Oh no, it ain't like
I
that
don't
when,
do no
when you
switching.
back at the
Bro. I don't do
yeah.
no switching.
Yeah,
We
can't
told
do
you
no
that earlier.
switches.
We told that earlier.
Whatever.
Can't be switching
Yeah,
up.
we switching
Whatever.
You
That's
know,
a no no.
Either way,
you only sausage smuggler here.
my okay. Goodbye. I don't even remember what I was going to say after that. Wrap it up. Wrap it on up. Yep, I'm good. I'm good.
No, you say just get rid of Cam.
Yeah, get rid of
Cam.
Cam. That's my get off my chest. Please don't put him on no more teams.
Just no more.
No more.
more?
No more?
No
Not
more.
one again?
No.
No more.
No.
Never again.
Never ever ever.
Damn.
And I think I'm more disappointed because I know what Belichick can do.
Right.
I know, how he maneuvers and how
Right.
he grooms these people.
Mhm.
But I feel like Cam is just ungroomable. At this point
Wow.
in his career, he is gotten to a point to where it's more, in my eyes, of how he shows himself.
Mhm.
It's more about the fame, and he's forgetting about his first love, which was the ball, which was football.
I don't know. I don't even think it was ever his first love.
You don't think so?
First, second, third, it don't matter. Either way, he's not showing the Cam that it
I'll put it
was
to you
for
this
why he
way.
was in the draft.
Joe Montana was dead and broken when he got to the Chiefs,
Mm-hmm.
and he still got us to the AFC Championship game
That's true.
because he played ball. He loved
Man, that's Joe
ball.
Montana.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
I'm not trying to compare the two. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you could compare it with Steve Berline. or
Okay,
somebody.
but still, even Steve Berline in his
Just
later
saying.
years was
Just saying.
taking teams to the playoffs.
I would you said that.
But I'm saying Steve Berline was still taking teams to
Right.
the playoffs in his later years.
That's true.
So I mean, what's Cam's excuse? Use the former MVP.
He not them two. That's his excuse.
Look, Cam ain't a lot. Especially when it comes to football lately. He ain't no quarterback. He ain't no passer, no thrower, nothing.
He a choker.
The fact that y'all even making the sound, he can't even make the sound.
He got COVID in his throat.
Look, he got something. Because I mean, y'all know how I feel about that motherfucker.
Either way,
we know.
the amount of hype that the league gave him, especially when he came out of college and all that great stuff, it never showed except for one season.
Well, hold up. This motherfucker was doing his own hype. The Under Armour commercials.
Yeah.
I'm coming back.
That's my point.
Y'all,
Again,
put your own notice.
I still stand. He can't come back from nothing until he cutting them ugly dreads off his head.
Look, I don't give a damn about the candle wicks. I don't. I'm just saying. I don't care about the funky dresses and shit that he be wearing and skirts and kilts and whatever he be he be wearing. I don't care about none of that. Yeah, he look goofy, but
he is goofy. It's not a look.
But
all around mentality and all, he's goofy.
Motherfuckers will forget about that if you win.
And that's my point.
Take your ass out there and
that is ball. My point.
That's
he
it.
got so indulged in all the goofiness that he forgot what needs to be taking place on the field. And you ruined my team for the year.
Hey, he done.
And my rosters for the year.
He done.
He done.
It's a wrap.
That's all I have to say.
They're not gonna get a quarterback now. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Say it with your chest, little ass nigga.
That's how I feel.
Oh, I guess it's time to wrap it up.
It's time to wrap it up, folks. That's another episode of IOW Sports. Like I said,
new logo. Y'all like the new logo?
New logo.
Hey.
We will get you all the information to where to specifically get IOW Sports. But until then, go on to www.ioftenwonder19.com, and that's where you can find current information of IOW Sports and our sister company, I Often Wonder podcast. I know.
Right.
It's so much
It's IO.
Look, it's all under
we don't owe nobody.
It's all under the IOW network.
Right.
So don't worry. Either it's you on IOW Sports or I Often Wonder. It's all the same.
It's all together.
It's all together.
Yeah.
It all combined somehow.
It's all for the entertainment of y'all. So
it's like a loaded mashed potato. All these ingredients.
I love some loaded mashed
potatoes.
Too.
That sounds good right now.
Sorry, vegan boy, you can't have that.
I just make a vegan.
You got
version.
real bacon.
I'm gonna say, he'll make a vegan
I'll make
version.
a
It won't be
vegan
like
version.
ours, but he'll make one. I can't have it right now
loaded with
anyway.
something.
So,
but look, BB is going to be kind of hopping in and out of the show, so get familiar with the face. Yeah.
gotta bring some extra prettiness to the camera.
What you talking about?
I said extra.
Oh, I'm not to say. Like, I'm trying to play it.
I
like
give
we
y'all
are, but
Negroes a comment and y'all still miss it.
It's because we ain't seen you yet. So
Except I don't know about this guy.
Yeah, that guy. I don't know.
That's just an ugly beast on
Look,
there.
look, on behalf of the IOW Sports crew
And this nigga.
BB, that nigga Jamel, myself, Come on. Thank you. Appreciate you for joining us. Come back.
Please.
Yes,
You here?
come on back.
Come on back, baby.
You here?
Look forward to seeing us on Mondays and
Monday
Thursdays.
and Thursday.
Yes. As of the new year, we just coming up with new ideas. So just to get out Monday and Thursdays, look for us. Same time, same channel.
Same place.
Y'all be good.
We love y'all.
Peace.